Welcome back. Short and to the point intro today because we got a lot of things to cover. There's a lot of guitar in this guitar. This is the Ibanez AR520 HFM. It's a beautiful guitar. I'm going to play it. I'm going to talk about it. Let's get right to it. As I said before, this thing has got so many features. This thing's got a 3-piece maple neck and it's a set neck, and this neck join just feels absolutely beautiful. We've got a bound Jatoba fretboard with these really nice abalone and acrylic big block inlays. I think they look really great. We've got a flame maple top, a maple body, which is just the inside part, and an okome back on this thing because it's semi-hollow, obviously. You can tell by the F-hole, unless you're Paul Gilbert, but who cares? We got 22 medium frets, 24 and 3/4 inch scale, and a 12-inch radius, 305 millimeters. Ibanez keep doing it to me. So yeah, this color is called Violin Sunburst. It also comes in something called a light blue burst, which is kind of like a denim sort of looking burst. I'll come clean with you. I wish I had the blue one to play with. It's just looks beautiful on the website. I can't even tell you. I've got a soft spot for blue guitars. One of my many like dream guitars when I was younger and learning to play was like a blue burst Les Paul. So yeah, it really scratches an itch for me. Let's play a little bit more and then we'll talk some more as well. Okay, so let's just talk about the hardware a bit more and then we have to talk about the electronics because there's obviously a lot going on. So we've got a Gibraltar Performer bridge, really solid looking bridge, looks great for all adjusting your intonation, etc, etc. We've got this classic style tailpiece, but it's quick change, so you can just slip the strings in the top and then bend them over and you're good to go. Nice fast string changes. I couldn't see any information on the website about the tuners or the nut, but it does have tuners and a nut, and the tuners are gold to match the rest of this gold hardware. I'm not the biggest fan of gold hardware. Honestly, if the blue one had all silver hardware, I probably would buy it. It just looks, amazing. Anyway, stay on target, stay on track, stay focused. We're going to talk about the pickups. The pickups in these ones are Ibanez Super 58. They're passive Alnico pickups. They're somewhat vintage voice. They're not super high output. They're sort of moderate output. They sound great all the way across the board, from like smooth jazz kind of sounds all the way to some more raunchy, like, you know, hard rock type stuff. We've got a 3-way switch. We've got a volume knob. We've got a tone knob. And we've also got 2 little mini switches. And this gives you a lot of options because these are 3-way mini switches, one for the neck, one for the bridge. And they give you the option of having your pickups either being in true humbucker mode, single coil, which is both the screw coils, so the coil closer to the neck on the neck side and the coil close to the bridge on the bridge side, and also parallel mode, which if you've spent any time here before, you know that I love having my guitars wired up for parallel because I think it's a nicer, clean sound to get out of a humbucker than just simply coil splitting them. And I'm going to give you a little demo of that because I think it's worth it because this guitar is the Swiss Army knife of guitars, really. It pretty much does everything. It has a lot of combinations for tone, and I tried to do the math in my head. I think there's 15 different configurations of either pickup on, pickup off, or either or both pickups in single coil, series, or parallel mode. So let's just hear what that sounds like. I'm going to put it just on the neck pickup and we're just going to play a little bit on series mode, which is your normal humbucker operation, which is your normal humbucker, and then on single coil, and then on parallel, just so you can see all the things this guitar can do. So that was your normal series. This is the single coil version. Sounds lovely and clean. Now let's hear the parallel version. So yeah, in terms of tone, this guitar has a lot of different tones. You're basically guaranteed to like at least one of them, probably more. Who knows? I'm not you, I don't know what you like. Anyway, I gotta wrap this thing up because I got a new kitten and I've got to make this video fast. So this guitar retails for $17.95 New Zealand dollars. To me, that's a great guitar for the money. Once again, it's not super expensive, it's not super cheap. It's right in that kind of sweet spot of between like 1,000 to 2,000 New Zealand dollars that I think is the nice place to buy a really good quality guitar where you don't lose out on anything, but you don't pay for so much extra stuff that you might not need. So yeah, great little guitar. And the other great thing is I can put it on my favorite combination of having 2 humbuckers, which is having the neck pickup in parallel and the humbucker in series with both pickups on. And then I find it gives a really nice twangy but airy kind of open sound. And now I'm using guitar buzzwords for tone that maybe don't mean anything. So I'm just going to play a little bit. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.